So it's time for some singing. First up, and hoping to stake a claim for the title, are the Rainbow Connection Singers. They won the Open category just a few weeks ago. No stranger to this competition, they appeared in the grand final 4 years ago, set up by Paul and Deborah Mellors, who've been enjoying a relaxed build-up to today's final.
Hi, we're Paul and Deborah Mellors, founders of Rainbow Connection. During our normal working week, we're really busy teaching our students singing, drama and piano lessons.
On a weekend, there's nothing we love more than to spend it on the canal system for some peace and quiet.
Music was my first love, and it will be my last.
The Rainbow Connection Singers sing original arrangements of contemporary music, and we hope to reach an audience that wouldn't normally listen to choral music.
To live without my music.
Hopefully we can inspire other young people to get involved in music.
It's hard for us to understand.
For our first song, we wanted to tell a story and to reflect on the cultural history of the North East.
It's a very personal song for the choir. This is about our parents and our grandparents and tells the story of the miners and the mining community and what difficulties they had during the 80s.
To open our grand final, please welcome the Rainbow Connection Singers with their musical director, arranger and accompanist, Paul Mellors.
Machines that they can't control and bury the waste in a great big hole. Powers to become cheap and clean. Grimy faces were never seen. Deadly for 12,000 years is carbon-14. We work the Black Sea together. We work the Black Sea together. The sea lies underground. 3 million years of pressure packed it down. We walk through ancient forest lands and light. cheap and clean. Grimy faces were never seen. Deadly for 12,000 years is carbon-14. We work the black seam together. We worked the black seam together.
I think as a group, we find our best performances come from a piece of music that has a story behind it and has a story to tell.
The whole day down, down.
What I know of it is that a girl in America, she one morning just sat in her window, and as people went to school, she just started to fire bullets at people, and as the police and as the head teachers tried to help the students that had been hurt, she fired bullets at them, and more people got injured.
By knowing what the story is, it makes you go into character, and if you're into character you can connect with the audience more, and I just feel like you can perform better if you know what's actually the song's about, so I think it's very important, yes.
And all the playing stops in the playground now. She wants to play with her toys a while. School's out early and soon we'll be learning, and the lesson today is how to die. And then the bullhorn crackles and the captain tackles with the problems and the hows and whys. And he can see no reasons, 'cause there are no reasons. What reasons do you need to die?
Thank you to the Rainbow Connection singers. What a great start to Choir of the Year Grand Final. I certainly enjoyed that, and thankfully I'm not going to have to make this big decision. Mary, they have a very clear idea about the kind of style of singing and the sort of choir that they want to be, don't you think?
Absolutely, and I think this is one of the great things that's happened to choral music in the last few years. You know, it's become democratised, if you like, and power to the singers. Let's get rid of conductors, hooray! I thought you were fabulously focused, especially at the beginning. Fantastic solos all the way through, really strong physical commitment. Sometimes the backing vocals do get too loud for the storyline, so you have to just watch it as you're getting enthusiastic and physical, that the backing vocals are definitely backing vocals, not fronting backing vocals. But I really thought you were absolutely terrific. Brilliant.
Thank you, Mary. I'd obviously advocate having conductors now and again. Greg, with this group you obviously get much more than just a stand and deliver performance. It's a theatrical show, isn't it?
It is, and, you know, time and again we watch you perform and we're kind of amazed, we're transfixed by it. You know, this is a choir which gets across such a brilliant selection of colours and articulations. I think it's wonderful. Your first piece, though, was kind of moving me to tears, really. I thought that was wonderful. And, you know, never mind mining the coal. I think we've mined a seam of pure gold with this choir. Congratulations.
Thank you, Greg. Thank you, judges, and thank you once again to the Rainbow Connection singers for that fantastic start to our grand final. Well done. Thank you. 5 choirs still to come, including the winners of the children's, youth and adult categories. But first, let's hear from Josie, who's with some of the Rainbow Connection singers backstage. Josie.
Thanks, Gareth. Emma, Greg was almost moved to tears in that first piece. I know it meant a lot to you. That must have been nice feedback too.
It was lovely to get that feedback, because what we try and do in choir is put so much emotion in our songs to get a story across to the audience, and I think that's what we achieved today. Yeah.
Clearly, a lot of rehearsal goes into what we saw just now. It all paid off, Connor?
I hope so. I hope it all paid off, because we've all worked very hard these past few weeks to get our pieces as good as we can, and we just hope that everyone enjoyed them.
We like to see our choirs pushing the boundaries at our final. Do you feel like you did that for yourselves personally?
Yeah, I think we always try to find something that's got a story. Everybody in our choir has got a connection back to the mines with the first piece, back 1 generation or 2 generations, so there's definitely a connection with that.
Yeah, Paul, you could feel your connection and in the way you told the story. Brilliant stuff. Gareth.
Thank you.